What's up, RP Jester crew? This is Wythe Marshall from Why We Roll, the game design podcast from the Stillfleet Studio. We are the folks who are making Christopher Pickett's Danse Macabre medieval horror role-playing. It's our newest game featuring the grit system, and we have actually had on the Jesters, some of them, on our show to talk about actual play and game design, all kinds of fun things. So, if those are topics you like, how to make games, different genres of games, mechanics, storytelling, some how-to, some businessy stuff, all from an indie perspective and a leftist perspective. Yes, we sometimes even talk about politics and play. Then you might want to check out Why We Roll. That's the TTRPG game design podcast from the Stillfleet Studio, hosted by Christopher Pickett and myself, Wythe Marshall. Thanks a lot, and on with the jest. And welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon, and I am joined today by Rachel Kordell.
Yeah, I don't want to open that box. I don't want those demoniac on that boat. Good thing we're sailing away. Are there demoniac in the water? Is that where the currents are coming from? I don't want to find out. Oh, and I play Cyris, Akropolites.
We have Andrew Frost.
How are you? My name is Bortz. My friends call me Bobo. And did you know that when a horse kicks you and it misses, it actually is trying to warn you? Like, horses are crazy accurate.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
They would kick you if they could. And I know that because I've been kicked by a horse a lot.
This is the third time you've done that one now, so...
Oh, is it?
It is the third time.
Good thing comedy works in 3.
Fair enough.
It has to be funny first.
Shit, he got me there.
We have the king of comedy, Seth Coveyou.
Oh!
Fuck, it works!
We have Ian.
You know what? I'm just happy that any time that I do it with a new group, it always catches on. Hi, I play Valentine, and I don't know if this is a good time to tell everybody that I don't know how to swim. Oh.
But
Probably like a mermaid.
I think we're missing something.
Oh, we are. Oh, there it is.
And we have Mozz.
Hello, I am Mozz. I'm playing Sister Marula, and all she wants to know is what's in that box again. What's in that box?
The question persists.
Speaking of that box, let's jump into the recap. So,
Oh,
the box was finally opened, revealing a mummified hand with an eyeball in the center of it that
great.
kind of tried to compel people to cut off their own hand and replace it with that one, those people being Cyris and Sister Marula. The rest of the party held them back from doing so and eventually snapped the two of them out of it. You all deliberated for a little bit before deciding to continue on your way to Rome. Along the way, the Horde continued to follow you, although from a pretty decent distance, and when you got to the docks, the boat that you should have been taking wasn't there anymore. However, you met the friendly Muck, who happened to have a boat of his own and was willing to take you across right as the Horde was starting to get closer. However, the waters of the Aegean have turned turbulent, and you are starting to feel that now as the ship is getting into the deeper water. Now, as the boat is further away from the dock, as you start getting into the deeper water of the Aegean, the wind is the first thing that picks up, filling the sail and causing the boat to veer as the waves start to get larger, rocking the boat back and forth. This is going to take a decent amount of work to keep the boat stable and to keep yourselves on the boat as well. Muck has said he was willing to accept some help from you, and he points to each of you in turn, saying, Valentine, it would be best if Valentine took the rudder, or perhaps you started rowing with those big muscly arms.
Yeah. I'll get to rowing.
Muck will need someone to hold on to the rudder and keep us on course, as the fog will be rolling in soon.
Would it make more sense if I did that? Or?
Valentine's strong arms will be best on the oars.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'll go ahead and I'll row. I have the strength.
We'll be taking the rudder.
I could do that.
I mean, I guess I could.
Well, the big-headed one spoke first, so too bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear him. I'm sorry.
And
Well-
I nut tap Bortz on my way to the rudder.
Oh, I feel it in my throat. Oh.
It would be helpful to have someone up in the crow's nest as well to help with the mist sightings.
I can help with that.
Very well. The rest of you hold on tight. It's about to be a bumpy boat.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
What would you like to do?
I don't know. I'm useful. I can help sometimes.
It would be helpful if you could make sure you lash down the things.
Right? Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, I have a pretty good sense of navigation. Can I help you there?
It seems like Marula is going to be scouting, but I'm sure you could help.
Okay. Make room up there, okay? I'm coming up.
As you all get into position here, the waves immediately start rocking the boat. I need everybody to make me a finesse check to not get knocked off. This is going to be a difficulty of 7. Or sorry, a difficulty of 6.
Well, at least I have a refreshed pool.
Can I propose shenanigans?
I would love to hear your shenanigans. Tell me more.
So listen, I'm a slug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We can all agree that half of me is a slug.
We agree. Mhm.
Slugs climb on walls, which is wild. That's gravity defying. I would say that when Valentine gets to where the oars are and sets himself, he just kind of
Suction.
right where he is so he doesn't move.
I will give you advantage on the roll.
Whoo, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's kind of a good question. Do you think slugs or snails create a vacuum? Or are they just really sticky?
I think they would create a
I think it's a
Probably
vacuum.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just
God damn it! I got a 1 again.
You got grit to burn?
Can I have You should. We should have empty pools. We had 5d12s
That's right.
to roll.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah,
yes.
all of my
I
things
mean, I
filled
still,
up quick.
What is the number we need to hit again?
6.
6.
Casey, can I shenanigan?
Would you how are you shenaniganing?
Is there any metal banding around the wood in this crow's nest?
Probably.
Can
I don't know boats.
Can I just magnetize myself to it?
I'll give you advantage on the roll as well.
Thanks, bud.
Dang it. Maybe I should.
If it's a standard rowboat, even if it is made out of wood, there is going to be metal bandings as bracers, but it's along the bow. So if you do that, you're going to be stuck to a wall.
That's good though, because it'll keep me down low in the crow's nest.
There it is.
Hey. I got a 6, so we're okay.
I really wish Marula died just to get a cooler Maleficia than what they have right now.
Well, who knows? It might happen now.
Oh, great.
Because you rolled
They
a 2,
rolled a
right?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Well, I'm burning 6 grit, so I got a 7.
Great.
oh, that's great. Scipio, I burst. I explode.
Great.
That's what you get.
So that's
that's
a
what you get
12 on
12.
yours, right? Yeah. Amazing. All right.
I go boom.
So, as the boat gets rocked with its first huge wave here, Valentine, you have suctioned yourself to the ground and are maintaining your hold on the rudder as well, which is bracing you, keeping you nice and firm down. With you, Bobo, you have yourself a little bit magnetized to the crow's nest there, keeping yourself in place. Cyris, you seem like you might get tripped up, especially as you start trying to lash some things down. Some of the stuff tumbles and falls, knocking you back to the gunnel, the wall of the ship, and you almost like fall out, but manage to brace yourself quickly, holding on firm. Scipio, you've been on a boat before. You've been on the Aegean before. Maybe not like this, but you got your sea legs going on.
That's right. That's why they call me Skip Steady.
Sure. Marula, with a 2, up in the crow's nest, you are feeling the movement the most out of anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And you fall out of the crow's nest.
Fuck. Can I quickly finesse and try to grab her?
Unfortunately, you cannot, as you are actively using your magnetism here, and I'm going to say that is going to prevent you from reacting.
Oh, no.
Oh no! And just like, Bobo! And so you like fall out.
Marula, as you fall, you need to make me a finesse check. This is going to be a difficulty 6 on whether you hit the boat or the water.
Ooh! Great, I don't have grit, and I have a D4, so...
I'd like to help.
You can. I don't see how you can.
Wait, you don't have grit? In between, during traveling, we got 5 D12s.
Oh, I have grit. Yeah. I'm going to use that 3 to give me 3 more at least.
Okay, so you have a +3 to this.
All right.
You can spend it after the fact as well.
I wrote 3 + 3 for 6.
6 total. Great. What do you want to hit?
Yeah, I was going to say, which is better?
A bundle of ropes that almost feels like a hug. No kidding.
That would be nice, wouldn't
The sail.
You slam into the deck of this boat, and you are going to take 5 points of damage.
That's less like a hug.
As you boom, down into the boat. Oh, that is not good. Muck said to hold on. You must hold on. The water is not pleasant.
You did say to hold on. 1 second. And they're just like slowly crawling to where the mast of the largest pole is, and then you're just going to hug it.
You grab on and try and maintain your hold here. As the boat continues to move, Valentine, I need you to make me a vitality check to keep the boat on course using the oars and keep yourselves moving forward here, fighting against the wind, which is continuously whipping in several different directions. As currently, Bobo, you are the one up in the crow's nest. I need you to make me an insight check as the fog starts rolling in.
I'm not great at insight, believe it or not.
Nerd.
Okay, Casey, would you classify this as perception?
Yes.
All right, so my eye stalks do give me a +1, which is nice.
Perfect.
And I am going to burn, I think, 6 grit.
Let me, I'll give you the difficulties here too, before you burn that grit.
Okay.
Would you consider this a feat of strength? I apologize.
Absolutely, I would.
Heard.
So for the rowing, it's going to be a vitality check of 7. And for the scouting, it's going to be an insight check of 7.
Still going to burn the 6 grit. So with my +1, I have a basic 7.
I got a +1 because of my arms.
Scipio, as you are holding onto the rudder here, listening to the callouts from Bobo, I also need you to make me an insight check. So you can try and see through the mist here, trying not to hit anything, as there are these like now giant rock formations that have like sprouted up out of the water here in the Aegean.
I got a 7.
7 is a success.
Heck yeah.
R2 got a 7.
Great. And Bobo?
Oh, I got a 9.
9. Perfect. So all of you succeed. You are managing to hold onto the oars, the rudder, and scouting out through the mists here to keep yourselves on track as you are weaving through these massive rock formations that have shown up since the abandonment. As Muck had said, this whole place has kind of changed. Cyris, you are trying to strap everything down as these waves keep rocking the boat here. I'm going to need you to make me a finesse check here. Difficulty of, we'll call it 7 now that the boat is rocking.
Let's see that I don't get another 1. 2!
It's
There you go.
1.
It's double.
I guess another... God, I don't have a lot. Another 6 would be what's happening here. Okay, yeah, so that brings me to 8.
You're spending 6 grit. All right, you spend that 6 grit to succeed. You manage to lash everything down so it doesn't seem like it's going to knock you or anybody else off the boat at this point. Marula, you have maybe regained your footing here, holding on to either the mast or one of the gunnels, and are bracing yourself as the ship starts to rock. Are you going to try and move at all, or are you going to just kind of stay put at this point?
They're hugging that, like the hug they wish they got when they fell.
Fair enough. You are holding on for dear life as the boat continues to get rocked by these various waves, shaking you back and forth. And this goes on for a while, as Muck is kind of calling out different directions, dealing with the sail mostly at this point. You can see he's moving around rather lithely on the boat, relatively aware of how the Aegean is working at this point, and he's doing his best to keep you on course as well. Okay, we are almost out of the mists. Let us keep on working and holding on to the ship tightly. As another wave hits, and I want another finesse check from everybody. Again, difficulty of 7.
Is my magnetism still in effect?
If you spend more grit for it. I think is it a grit cost for that?
Yeah, oh yeah, because it's for up to 6 seconds. Okay.
Yeah. Then you got to activate it again.
There we go.
Wait,
Can I get some help?
I also need help.
Oh, it's D3 a day.
I think we
I
all
feel
need
like they're going to look to Valentine to be like, throw something at me to keep me.
What do you need? I'm kind of busy.
I need to be glued to the ship right now.
Oh,
These waves are...
I'm going to make the argument that Valentine slime is not going to stick you. It's slippery. That's the whole thing. That's the whole vibe. It causes people to trip.
Oh, all right. Is there a rope around me that I can tie?
There's certainly rope around you, but you're going to need to get aid from somebody if you're trying to boost your roll at this point.
Wait, are you still laying down
sure.
on the floor, or did you come back up to the cruise?
She did not come back up.
No, they thought this would be safer than falling down.
If
from the
you're
crow's
laying
nest.
prone, I mean, there's no real...
They're still prone. They're like, all they did was crawl like on their stomach and then just holding onto their thing.
I would argue it's more of a vitality check than a finesse at that point.
It's mostly maintaining your footing, but if you would
There's no
prefer to
footing.
roll vitality, you can.
There's no footing because she's prone.
Fair.
Thank you. Why your friends call you Bobo?
Is that a better thing?
I got the same goddamn roll. Goddamn.
Fuck. Oh, God. Also, I guess you're old, technically. So
I'm in my
She's not
40s.
that
That's
old.
not old.
It's the 1300s. I'm sorry.
It's not, though. It's not that old for the 1300s.
Oh, never mind.
The life expectancy is only because of birth rate, or the how many kids survive.
Oh, and you're a
Infant
nun, so
mortality.
you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Birth mortality.
Yes, thank you, Seth. That's the wording I was looking for.
So if I were to succeed this roll, I would have to go into my health pool. So I am just going to accept the fate of a 3.
Okay. How did everybody else do?
I got a 9.
9's great.
I got an 8.
That's great too.
3.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use the rest of my grit and 1 health to make it 7.
There you go. As another wave rocks the boat, Marula and Cyris, the two of you are on the deck here. Cyris, you lose your footing, bumping into Marula, and the two of you go over. First off, you're going to take 2 points of damage each as you fall into the cold water. And as you fall in, you're immediately disoriented. It's dark under the water, almost darker than you think it should be. It's still daylight outside, but as soon as you hit the water, it does not seem that way anymore. And I need an insight check from each of you as you need to figure out which way is up. Oh no, we have 2 people overboard. This is not good. It is a great shame if they drown. A great shame on Muck.
Oh, God. I got a 9.
A 9, okay.
It's an 11.
Okay, great.
Hey.
You manage to know which direction is up and start swimming up as much as you can and burst from the water. Again, you can see the boat. It is making its way away from you at this point. The mist, though, almost immediately swallows it up. The rest of you on the boat, you break through the last of the mist here. The waves are still bad as they're battering against the ship, as Muck says. Muck does not know if Muck should turn around. Muck is not sure if we can find them in the mist. Muck will try best if Valentine, Bobo, and Scipio wish.
I mean, can we throw a rope out? Like, what can we do?
Can we at least see them?
You cannot. The mist has basically swallowed them.
Shit.
Muck will, lash something, throw out a line, and say, we can do a pass or two, but the boat is not made to handle these waves forever.
Okay. I'm going to try to find them in the water. I think we should try to turn.
That's fine. Valentine begins to
you start
spin it
using the
around.
oars, Scipio. You grab onto the rudder and start turning as Muck makes his way to the sails and starts turning them to try and catch the wind in a better way. Marula and Cyris, you are in the water. You are next to each other at the very least, but I need vitality checks from you to make sure that you can stay above water as the waves keep crashing down on you over and over again.
I got a 6.
A 6. I'm going to call this a difficulty.
Actually,
dice.
that's exploding because it was a 6 on a 6.
We keep using that word. Exploding dice is basically when you roll max on a die, you would re-roll it. That is only applicable to damage in this game as far as I know.
Okay. Do I get anything for getting 6 on a 6?
No.
Okay, I'll eat
You
it.
pass. That's what you get.
Hooray!
It's pretty good.
I got a 2.
Not as good.
The two of you break the water at the same time, inhaling a deep breath as you do so, but immediately a wave crashes on top of you, Marula, throwing you back under again, and Cyris, you lose sight of her. Marula, you are going to take an additional 3 points of damage.
Oh, buddy.
And I need another insight check to find your way back to the surface. As the boat is starting to make its way back, everybody give me an insight check to see if you can find them. I'm going to call this a difficulty of 8.
Can I start making sound to help everyone on their...
I will give that a help roll. Absolutely. So that'll be a
Yay!
+1.
I got a 2.
With a 2, Marula, you cannot find your way up. You are swimming in the wrong direction, and the cold of the water is biting into you. you are going to take an additional 5 points of damage.
So I am...
You're unconscious.
Yes.
Marula is now unconscious under the water.
Just blah, 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 and they're just looking for whatever is out there as they like close their eyes a little bit.
I want to get into a little bit of the rules here now that we're like at the point where it matters. So, when it comes to falling unconscious, let me just double check this because I'm not sure I have it right here.
While you're looking this up, I think Cyris is holding themselves above the water. I actually don't know if they knew that they could swim, but just something instinctually is holding them above the water, and seeing Marula go under, the sound that he's making is literally like, Marula, no! And like trying to like, you know, obviously he can't do anything about her being under the water, but that is like actively the intention is like calling for help and trying to call to her in the water.
You are calling out to Marula, who cannot hear you deep beneath the waters at this point, but you are now unconscious. You can't act until your health is above 0. And you die when your grit also gets reduced to 0. Any damage you take at this point is going to be to your grit pool. And as stated, if you hit 0-0 is when you die and experience a false death. How did those insight checks look?
I should probably roll it.
I burned 6 grit to get me a 10.
A 10, great.
I am burning 6 grit. I get a +1 to make that +7. And you said we have to beat an 8?
Yes, difficulty 8.
Okay. So yeah, we're good.
Scipio, what did you end up with?
Oh, wait, this is insight?
Yes.
All right. I'm very insightful. 2.
2, okay. As the boat is making its way back, I should roll for Muck. Muck might know. Nope. As the boat is making its way back, Valentine and Bobo, you both hear something off in the distance. It's faint, almost like the fog itself is absorbing the words, but you are able to get the boat over in that direction, and Cyris, you see the boat making its way towards you.
Hey! Hey, over here! Hey!
You're able, why don't you go ahead and make me either vitality or finesse to grab onto the rope as it's passing by.
Oh!
And I will say, specifically here, Ian and Scipio can help because you are maneuvering the boat with both the rudders and the oar.
What do I need to hit?
I'm going to call this a difficulty 6.
Okay. So with my, well, technically last 4, but last 3 grit that I have in my pool here, I got a 6.
A 6, okay. You manage to grab onto the rope and start hauling yourself up, maybe with the aid of Muck or somebody else who's in the area as the boat continues to move its way away from the area. We cannot throw down the anchor or the boat will sink.
Marula's in the water. It's in the water underneath.
Marula, unconscious under the water, you're going to take another 2 points of damage as you start to drown.
Somebody's got to jump in and go get her.
I can't swim that good on account of my giant head. It's actually very buoyant.
Bobo.
Okay. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm going to start tying a rope around myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start, lashing it to the mast.
Okay, you lash yourself to the mast, tie a rope, and dive into the water. First thing that hits you is this wave of cold. You are going to take
that sucks.
4 points of damage from the cold.
Is it 4?
4. And then I need you to make a difficulty 9 insight check to try and find her beneath the waves.
Can he take half damage with Swedish ancestry?
I don't believe that Bobo has that.
Human ancestry.
Kind of sounds like it does sometimes.
Human.
Maybe a little bit.
All right. You said insight. So let's see. What do I have to beat again?
Difficulty 7.
I should probably burn the grid.
Again, you can burn it after the roll.
True. Because I have no bonuses currently, right?
You might have a +1 from your eye stocks because it's visual.
Yes, okay. So the most I could get is a 5. So I will... Shit, all I can do is burn 3.
You can dip into your health pool. I don't know how low it is at this point.
That I can do. So I will burn 6 grit, which will carry over to my health pool.
Yep.
Okay. So there'll be 6, 7, 10.
10. With a 10, you manage to spot Marula's body floating further down beneath the waves. The current's like dragging her around from one side to the other. I need a vitality check to swim to her. And Marula, you are going to take a little bit more damage here.
This is bad news bears.
We're bringing up a body. That's what it sounds like.
We're not bringing up anything. They're going to float up.
3 more points of damage to your grit.
What's my vitality check I have to do?
We'll call it difficulty 7. It's a little above a standard difficulty here with the currents.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess yeah, there's nothing I can really add. Okay, we ball. I'm gonna burn another 3. I'll be 9.
9. With a 9, you swim down there, grab Marula, and start swimming back up, but which direction's up? I need another insight.
There's a rope. There's a rope.
Oh, you're on the rope. You're on the rope. Good
Tugging on my rope.
You tug on the rope, and they start hauling you up. I want whoever's pulling on the rope, I want a vitality check to do it quickly. If you succeed on this vitality roll, Marula will not take, and Marula and Bortz won't take any more damage from the cold here. If you fail, they take a little bit more.
Can I stop holding the rudder?
What's the DC?
Yes, you can stop holding onto the rudder. I will say that Muck will take over on that. I'm going to call this a difficulty... We're going to call it a difficulty 10 to prevent any more damage. You'll get them up no matter what, but it's a matter of the damage.
I mean, Valentine, you got buff arms.
This is finesse or vitality?
Vitality is what I heard.
Damn.
Again, you can have people helping you on this.
I'm helping.
I can help.
What's everybody's vitality dice
6.
pool?
Same.
Do you not get a
Same.
bonus, Valentine? This is a feat of strength.
I do. I get a +1, so I'll need to explode and have some
You get
decent health.
+2 from your
Well, you have-
buttons.
Yeah, well, you have three people. Oh no, just kidding.
2.
Just 2. That's the strength.
2. So technically, I have a +3. I have to get a 6, 7, 8, 9, and I
we're
invert
pulling
to
up a
grit.
body. We're pulling up a body.
Glory, glory,
Oh,
what
gosh.
a way to die.
Ah!
What'd you get?
Sorry.
Do you do it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 7 total right now. Are you spending 3 grit?
7. Wait, so 7 just with me, with the help of 2 people?
With the help of 2 people brings it to 9.
9. I'll
You burn the 3 grit,
to
and
give
you
it a
pull them
God.
up
Yeah.
onto the boat. Bortz and Marula. Marula is unconscious. Who knows how much grit she has left at this point. She is not looking good, though. She is completely blue at this point with how cold she is. The water is, seeped deep into her bones at this point. Everybody kind of needs to get back onto their positions or the boat is going to capsize here, as Muck calls out. We need to get the ever-living fuck out of here.
I will tend as the not strength one, and I will tend to Marula, please.
Yeah.
Everyone else, go to your thing.
Okay.
Wait, Cyris, sit Sister Marula right next to me.
Okay.
While I'm doing the oars. Yeah. And as they lay them down, sorry, Valentine puts a hand on Sister Marula and shocks the ever-living fuck out of her. Like a defibrillator style. It's a poignant shark.
I understand that, but also, I don't think that's how it works. Like, you're
She's
still
also
taking
wet.
damage no matter what, and she's wet. I'm happy to do that. Listen, if this is how Valentine would think, I'm fine with it happening, and I kind of like how this might happen.
I mean, if Marula dies, at least she comes back.
So this, honestly, yes, because I assume going in the Mind Palace of Valentine, that was one of his first, that was his second Malficia that he's gotten. So he's been some time with it. And I'm pretty sure he's had to wake some people up before. So it may not be a full hand, it may be a finger.
Roll the damage.
Yeah, like he's seen this. Okay.
Roll the damage.
It's 2, because it's a D4, so it's 2 points of damage.
Where are you at on grit, Marula?
I got a good enough. How much you talking? Let's
Well,
negotiate.
I'm asking how much grit you have left after all of the damage you took from the water after this 2 extra points of shocking damage.
8.
You still have 8 left.
Well, I have 18 grit. Oh wait, no, it doesn't count the ones I've used already, right?
No, it counts.
Everything
the ones...
all that's gone. Everything you've used is gone. Everything's
Yeah,
gone.
it's not from your total. It's from
your
you have
current
left.
pool.
Yeah,
Oh, Marula's
that-
dead. Okay.
Yeah,
Marula's dead as shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Did I kill Sister Marula?
Let me ask the question. Would you have died before that 2 damage or no?
I think they would have died before that 2 damage.
Okay. So we'll reframe it then.
Mm-hmm. Unknowingly to Valentine.
Cyris, you drag Marula over to Valentine. Valentine, just instinctually, you charge up a finger and put it down on Marula's chest. You can see her body convulses a little bit, but she does not stir. As you are rowing, you maybe take a hand off one of the oars and check her pulse. It is not going. There is no beat. There is no breath.
No.
I'm sorry, Fred. I don't know if it was something that I did or if it was the water, but...
No.
Grieving will need to come later. We still need to be out of this mess.
Keep it rowing.
I'm going to do what I can to secure Marula's body to the ship so it doesn't
You lash
fall off.
her body to the ship as best you can. Eventually, the ship breaks through these horrid waters and comes to somewhere a little bit more calm. Although it looks like there's still more ahead of you. But Muck nods.
I think as Cyris tied up Marula, it was very, caring, but also, the fear of, I don't know, she could come back as a demoniac and being very, tentative and careful about that. So the tie is a little bit tighter than comfortable.
Sure. Eventually, the boat makes its way to shore. Marula, roll me a d4.
The 1.
Okay. Just about when the boat reaches shore, maybe just before the boat reaches shore, I need you, Marula, to roll me a D100, or you can try and make a fervor check, difficulty 9, to increase your current Maleficia.
I'm so sorry. D100 to
get a
what?
new
And
Maleficia, or you can try and take control of fate and increase your current Maleficia to level 2.
They will roll the D100.
Okay.
New toy, new toy, new toy.
52.
52. With 52. Ooh, that is... Wow, that's appropriate. Great.
Oh,
Mermaid.
Marula,
I'm waiting.
you are in this darkness. It almost feels like you aren't even there. Like you don't have a perception of you. Just that there's darkness and a vast, empty void. Everyone else on the boat, although she's tied up, you can see Marula's body start twitching. You can see she starts sweating. This sweat is like pooling. And I know she's already soaked from the water that she was pulled out of. But this sweat almost seems thicker than the water itself. Her already blue skin from being cold and dead starts to turn green as this thin film of sweat that's thicker than water starts coating her all over. You can see some of it even coming out of her mouth, dribbling down onto her neck, starting to coat her, almost like how a butterfly excretes the silk for its cocoon as the slime starts covering her.
More slime?
Marula, you have amphibian flesh.
that is so
That's
good.
so dramatic.
That is perfect.
You are capable of breathing underwater
Incredible.
through your skin up to a depth of around 10 to 20 feet. When out of water, you must douse your flesh with 1 water skin's worth of water each day, or else suffer disadvantage on all finesse and vitality checks until moistened.
Oh my god.
What an appropriate roll.
Yeah.
How?
Could not have been. That
that's
could not have been.
Put
better.
something in the water to turn the freaking pilgrims frogs. Jesus.
Oh, that was
Oh
brilliant.
my
Seth.
god. Oh.
I'm a pilgrim. I break things.
Oh my god.
Marula, you wake up on the boat. Spray from the Aegean hitting you in the face, and you touch your face, maybe trying to wipe it away, but the sticky substance doesn't go away. The moistness doesn't go away. And you look at yourself with now this bluish green skin, and you know that you have died.
It happened. It this will we not be rid of this curse? I feel like I was so close to the best sleep of my life.
Do you feel like crazy? Do you feel like killing anybody? Do you feel... I think your eyes readjust, and Cyris has not left your side, however, like stayed like a fair distance with like a fist raised, like that would do anything. And it's
Ready to punch
just
you.
kind of like, yeah, like ready to do something as you wake. Sorry if the knots are a little tight, but it's not just for your safety and my own.
And their eyes before were like feline like, so they were like sensitive, but now with this addition, they're just looking through everything top to bottom and just whatever is left of the habit and like whatever is scratched through the fabric and seeing their thin mucus, like whatever is covering their skin, and then just no.
Yeah.
No, they're looking at Valentine like this is no. No. This is my life. Like this is it. No. Oh, water. Oh, I feel sick. Water, and then the nearest water skin, like Muck has, whatever, just splashes it straight onto their body.
You're moving like you're not untied yet. I haven't untied you. I think Cyris maybe would go for the water skin.
They're just still like pushing. Yeah, they're just like trying to.
Yeah, like here, let me untie you. Let me. Jeez. And now the knots are all slippery from the
water.
No,
water.
Don't make it frog sounding. Oh no, I feel
water.
Bad. It splashes water on you. Like it's untying your knots.
I've seen worse.
Valentine does a quick look back. Yeah, he does a quick look back and he goes, welcome to the family.
Look at us.
He's rolling.
Look at us.
No. The boat makes its way to shore on the other side of the Aegean. It takes a while. You all still need to continue to work during it, but you don't have the mists. The waves aren't as bad. And eventually you do make it. And as you start unloading to get to the city proper of Rome, as you have been dropped off close by, Muck says, "It is a great shame that one of you has passed on my vessel. Muck is incredibly sorry. Muck did not intend for this to happen. But Muck must still be paid."
Oh, yeah. How much does that cost?
The passage will be 20 silver.
20 silver. Okay.
I'll give 10.
Yeah, you give 10. That's
I don't
great.
think I have any.
That's
Well, you might have some silver from previous, but you didn't get anything from the Canticum.
No.
You got a voucher from the Canticum on what you could buy from their stores.
Casey, how much silver did I have?
I don't know. How good was your business,
I have enough to
Sports?
take care of it.
I was pretty good, besides the accidental murder.
I guess the question is, how much did you take with you?
Well, if I died and immediately woke up in jail, I would assume that it was confiscated from me.
Then there's your answer. Scipio would probably be the most flush with cash.
Probably because
Oh, I got money.
I got the regular amount of money that you get at character creation, and then I forgot to buy anything.
Well, again, that money is specific for when you become a pilgrim. It's not like a character creation money. It's a voucher you get from the Canticum to spend stuff. So, Scipio, as a guard, I would say you probably have at least like 5 to 10 silver on you if you would want it.
So I don't have the 150.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you might have that much personally, but I don't know how much walking around. That's not really walking around money.
What if I just yanked it off of that guy I killed, and when I declared I was a pilgrim?
You know what? That is
just like,
excellent.
hey.
Cool. I'll see how much he had on him.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. He had 11.
Hey.
Are you sure? Because 150 is such a nice round number.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I want to know how much money that Valentine has, who seems to be rolling in the deep there. Where we just can. How much money do you have?
I have $3.
No, Valentine.
I have enough.
What does that mean? What?
I have enough.
Enough to pay Muck?
I have enough to pay Muck, yeah. I'm going to need everybody to turn around, please. That would be most respectful.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yes.
Sister Marula turns around, but still turns like they say that they go behind them and doesn't turn around. They're just like watching with their hands crossed.
I'm going to have turn and have
I'm
my
not
slug
turning
eyes.
around. I can see you all. Turn around.
Okay. And they keep going behind Valentine's view. Just be like,
Just sidestepping.
Oh, that's fine. You're not going to like it. And he reaches under his slug tail and pulls out a little pouch. And he's like, there you go, Muck. And then looks around again and puts it back under his slug tail.
No.
Again, you don't know where.
No.
No.
Not the slug wallet.
I was gonna say, like, it was like, I know we're prisoners, but really
Prison
You guys
wallet.
went there. I told you to turn around.
I said slug wallet.
I didn't say the other thing. I just said we're prisoners.
Also, it's hard if you turn around. You still have to hear it.
Yeah, you're going to hear it. That could be anything. I paid Muck.
Oh God!
It's
Okay.
specifically one thing. You moving.
Would you like Muck to wait for you to cross again?
That's a good question, friends. Do we want to have Muck wait for us to when we need to come back?
I mean, I don't think...
Oh, you said wait. I thought you said wipe.
Oh.
Why would Muck say wipe?
That was out of character.
So is that I am stuck in this voice?
So,
I don't think I ever want to cross the Aegean Sea again.
I don't think demoniacs know how to use a boat, so that's good.
that is actually a question that Marilla wanted to see when they're up on the crow's nest. When the horde was coming up to the beach, did they get to the water before they were thrown off? Full dive into the deck. What was their nature like?
Great question. Make me an insight check. We'll do a little rewind insight.
Brain blast.
There.
Difficulty.
A 12 and a 12.
Well, never mind. Fuck my difficulty.
Eat it.
Asshole.
Let's say, so you saw them get to the water and they didn't seem to dive in. They didn't seem to continue to follow once they got to the water.
Were they hugging it like water-phobic World War Z zombies?
Not
Just-
No, they're definitely not water phobic, but it doesn't seem like they want to try and cross it. It's not like they're scared of water, but they aren't going in it.
All right. They will, at least to Valentine, and say, don't let that poor man go back to the other side. I think they're just sitting there waiting and waiting.
Okay. Yeah. Muck, why don't you hold here until we come back or we give word?
Okay. This Muck can do.
All right. Thank you, Muck.
And with a whisper to the group, just, it must be the hand. And until we are back on that side, I don't know if anybody should be going to the other shore.
I mean, who's to say that there aren't more who want it over here?
There are undoubtedly. Let's be real now.
More here.
Something we need to watch out for.
You know, this could, if we could plan it out and dig something big enough with the entirety of Rome, and they just start rattling off this plan of like, we could literally pull all the demoniacs into one little area. But hey, these ideas, I just write them down and nothing ever happens. And they just talk through whatever is happening. And every time they clap or do anything, there is just that
Squelch.
Yep.
Don't worry about that. I'll help you try to manage.
You think we can just get rid of all of the demoniac by just exploding them all?
A really big hole.
Did you forget that you just died?
No, I understand. I died. But there is something wonderful about a possibility that we could use this to get all the demoniacs into one way, and then we take them all out. I'm just saying, there's some kind of joy in that. I don't know why I find it, but I found it here.
Cyris is just visibly disturbed by this, like on their face, but like not disturbed in like a that's gross way, like a mad, like just what?
Yeah, I do have a. This will probably get cut, but I do have a question about this plan. What do you mean by take them out? Won't they just come back?
The plan would be, well, the thing is to be like, get them into a certain area where they like pretty much many of the demoniacs can go to. Like that's the just, like
and then
use it as a beacon.
And then we take that box and then we put it in a box.
And then we put it in the box and then we keep it there so that they are all like there, and then people can have their regular lives again.
That sounds kind of like what the place we just came from was like. Yeah, like Octagon, that was his plan.
This is actually exactly what they did. They put him in a cave.
But the difference is we don't think that we can save them.
That's true.
Yes, Marula is just like spitting out like ideas, and just, they're always trying to fix the situation of this instead of being, oh, woe is me, which is probably the difference from before they died, where they were just ready to sulk in the corner.
Marula, and Bortz will put a hand on your shoulder and then raise up and just see a string of slime following with it and just put it back down. I think you should take a nap.
Bobo, may I use your shoulder?
Bobo's going to pull a handkerchief out of his left pocket and lay it on the shoulder. You go right ahead.
All right. I have a couple more ideas. I will just and then
right
pass
ahead.
out completely.
Is the plan to rest before making your way to Rome again?
I think so.
Yeah, Marula died.
Oh, speaking of, when you die, Marula, you do get to roll for your current grit and vitality. So you reawaken you roll your vitality and your fervor, with that being the new pool that you have that you can divide up between your health and your grit.
Say that one more time.
So roll vitality and fervor die, and then add that together, and that's your new pool. You can split that between your health and your grit.
Damn, that's less than what I currently have for health and grit.
Yeah. Well, your pools are your maxes are still the same. This is just what you're coming back with.
Oh, okay. 4 and 4.
Okay, so you have 8 that you can split between your health and your and your grit.
Let's do 2 health and 6 grit.
Bold. All right. But you decide to rest, which means everybody gets to roll a d12 and add that to their pool. And then you continue on to Rome.
Add it to our grit.
You can add it to either health or grit. You can split up that number and put it wherever. Eventually, continuing on your way, you make your way to the gates of Rome. You can see that there are guards atop the 50-foot walls that have been erected here. You can see that it's, again, patchwork like many of the other walls of other cities that you've passed by, although this one is dotted with marble. The gates lie open, without fear of demoniac rushing through. And as you get there, you feel the splendor of Rome and start walking through those gates. First, I would like an insight check from everyone. Difficulty of 7, and then I would like a fervor check from everyone. Difficulty of 9.
8 on the insight.
Okay.
And 6 on the fervor.
Is this perception-based insight?
Not sight.
So that's a 2.
I failed my insight, and I got a 9 on fervor. I'm sorry. I got a 7 on fervor.
I should write this down so I don't have to ask again.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, Valentine, you passed.
Past fervor, failed insight.
Failed insight, passed fervor. Cyris.
I got an 11 insight and a 3 on fervor.
Okay. Bobo.
2 on insight, 12 on fervor.
Marula.
Passed on insight, failed on fervor.
And Scipio.
My insight is a D8, so I rolled an 8.
Okay, great.
And my fervor is a D4, so I rolled a 1, the duality of man.
Okay. So, as you are passing through the gates here, Cyris, Marula, and Scipio, you all hear almost like a light humming or a song that seems to be emanating from the walls itself. Bobo and Valentine, you don't hear that. But Scipio, Cyris, and Marula, those who failed your fervor check, you walk into the city and you see that those rumors are true. People are walking around without Malficia. You don't see a single person walking through this city with one. And as you look at each other, none of you do either. Each one of you with visual Malficia seems to be cured of it, just simply from stepping through these gates. Bortz and Valentine, you see something different. You see people still with Malficia, yourselves included, as you walk into the city of Rome. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Oh
You're out of the
my
woods, you're out of
God.
the dark, you're out of the night.
Yeah. Marula's green now. This is great.
Yeah.
You're green with it.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening.
Oh my
Let's start
God.
off plugs with Ian today.
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. That's YABOIBIG, and I do mean every social media. If you pick one, type that in, you'll find me, and if you don't, let me know so we can monopolize that. Ow!
Let's go over to Mozz.
Meow. I thought it would be the opposite this time.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. I'm Mozz. You can find me everywhere. It's Mozzarella. I will be traveling, but I don't know when this comes up. But hey, if you are listening to me now, you probably want to see cool stuff, and that's on my socials. Again, that's at It's Mozzarella.
Rachel.
Hi, everyone. At Rachel Kordell, Majora's Rose, and lots of other stuff. I'm just going to direct you guys to Rachel Kordell for Instagram stuff because there's just a lot going on right now, and you'll probably all find it there. And yeah, you know what I'm going to do this time? Mix it up. A website. You guys should go check out the RP Jesters website.
What?
We got some cool merch over there. We got some, really, it's the merch that we want to see because that's like the really cool stuff, to be honest. Like that's
true.
That is really cool. That's really cool. But you know what you could also do at the website? If you have a friend that wants to check out the show and they're like, I don't know where to start. Well, you could start with this show, or you could look at our like library of shows. We have little pictures with all the cover art and some descriptions of what shows are. So you could go and tell them to check them out and see which one they might want to listen to first. And then they can come over to the Discord and tell us about everything because we want to hear it.
That's a good point. We should be directing people to the website if they don't know what show they want to watch, because there's actual descriptions of each one and the systems that we're using. So it's a good way to
That's what
check
I'm
out
saying.
what show you actually might want to watch.
Exactly.
Or
And
listen
that's
to.
what you should do too. I mean, you could watch the things going on around you while you listen. So it's like watching the show, but not That's what I have to say.
Andrew,
Have you guys checked out Scorched Basin yet? I've been plugging it for so long.
Heck
It's so
yeah.
It's up. The Kickstarter's live. Back that. It's great. And once it's available for sale, if you go to Homie and Dude's website and you put in code RPGesters at checkout, you get 20% off, and we get a little something too. So come on, go do that, please.
Seth.
Me. Why are we saying box and not reliquary?
Well,
That's a
now
very
it's
good
more clear
point.
that it's a reliquary.
Yeah, we gotta start calling it
Oh.
reliquary. It's a good word, and perfectly encapsulates what's in the box. Because
And it was
of the
Seth's word of
definition.
the day, so
No, I just know what reliquary means, and I knows one when I sees it, and now I've seen it. Now I knows,
And nosing's half the battle.
and nosings is normal.
And if you
Casey.
know some stuff, I knows that you can check out our Patreon as well. If you like to support the show, anything helps. We really appreciate all of our lovely patrons. We have bonus content up there for you, including our after show, because we're probably going to have a lot to talk about after these 2 episodes. And also, like Rachel said, our Discord is open, so you can check out our Discord. Link for that is going to be on our website. It's on our
In
socials.
description.
It's in the description. So feel free to join us, chat theories with other members of the Jester's Court,
Jesters.
and we'll talk to you there as well. Also, feel free to rate us 5 stars wherever you rate podcasts.
Oh, heck
we
yeah.
love 5-star reviews, and they give us air holes, and by us I mean me, because I need more air holes in the closet. Even though summer's ending, guys, it's still necessary. Especially once the heat kicks on. Oh god,
There
it's
we
even
go.
worse then.
Air
New
holes.
York's
Air holes. Air holes. Air holes. Air holes.
That was the weirdest crossover, Airbud and holes.